Hey, how you doing today, Kingfish?
Pretty good, Doc. How are you?
Hey, oh, I'm doing wonderful. Isn't it beautiful up here in the great Yakima Valley?
That's the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life driving up here.
Oh, yeah, all of those mountains. It's beautiful up here. For old Texas boys, we don't get to see many mountains, do we?
I know it. I know it.
Hey, what are you going to cook up here for us today, Kingfish?
We're going to work on a pork loin.
A pork loin.
Yes, sir.
A pork loin. Well, listen, let me ask you something. Pork, we know that comes off of a pig. Approximately, where does this come off the pig at?
It's the back strap. It's on the top.
Oh, okay.
Right down the back.
So it's kind of high up on the back area.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, you got a beautiful piece of pork there. Tell me what you're going to be doing here.
First thing we're going to do, we're going to trim off the fat.
Oh, yeah. Is that kind of like silver meat right there,
Yes, sir.
Kingfish?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we don't want that.
No, that's a little tough, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Boy, that knife just goes right on through there.
You got to have a sharp one.
I noticed you've got a treetop sprayer here. This is filled with treetop apple juice.
You bet.
Why do you use treetop?
I like the flavor, and it keeps it moist,
right,
and it helps the spices stick.
Oh, well, that apple really adds a lot with pork, doesn't it?
A lot of flavor.
It goes together with the pork like ham and eggs, don't it?
Yes, sir.
Did you know treetop is actually a co-op?
Yeah,
a co-op.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
that means the growers actually own treetop.
Right.
Not many companies in America are like that. And all of these apples that go to produce the treetop, those all come from the Washington state, all over the state. In other words, the growers own treetop. And I think that's good for America. Okay, well, tell us what you're doing here on this pork loin.
Okay, we've got the fat trimmed off, and now we're going to fillet this baby out.
What do you mean fillet?
I'm going to...
You're just going to make a center cut on it, right?
Well, we're going to come off the top with about probably a 1/4 of an inch or so.
Well, let me get over here and look. Now, I don't want to get in your way. Oh, baby, you laying that baby right on open.
Yeah, you don't want to go all the way through.
You don't want to, yeah.
And then you want to come back on this side.
Oh, you're going to double fillet.
Well, yeah, you want to kind of lay it out.
Okay.
We're going to be rolling this baby up.
Very good. Oh, you're going to roll it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful here. I noticed you've got some vegetables. You got the yellow and the orange bell peppers. You got the reds. These are already pre-sliced, and of course you got the greens.
Yes.
Okay.
It really makes a pretty color in this thing.
Oh, you got the old mallet there.
Yeah,
huh?
We're going to pound this baby out here.
You're going to kind of smooth it out. Let me move this knife out of your way.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Okay. I don't want you to dull that
Let me
blade.
see that. I see something here I don't like.
Yeah, go on ahead. Oh, yeah, you making that baby pretty. You're going to make that pork loin testify.
Yes, sir. Let's move that baby out.
You're going to kind of flatten it out there and make it look pretty.
We're going to make it look even, yes, sir.
You know, Robbie touched on something a while ago. If it looks pretty, it's going to taste pretty.
That's it.
If it looks ugly, it's not going to taste good, is it?
That's right. That's right. He's all over it. Yeah, I like to take and kind of trim these edges up here. So when we roll this baby up.
Oh, you're going to roll it up. I noticed you've got some
nice.
butcher's twine over there, too.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's flip this baby back over here. Now, we're going to roll this baby up right now and move it on out of the way.
Okay, sir.
And then we're going to lay our strings out.
Oh, you've got this is just like a science for you. You got it all organized, ready to go.
You bet.
Oh, well, you got to stay ready to keep them getting ready, right?
That's it. You got it, Doc.
Oh, you lay your strings out. Oh, yeah. You do it a little different than I do, but you all over it.
You got to get them kind of even here.
You know, a lot of cooking, it's technique. It's how you cook, and the technique really helps make the product a lot better.
Right.
Okay.
Are we going to cut for a minute?
There we go. Oh, I noticed you got the Philadelphia cream cheese.
Yes,
and we're going
sir.
to put some bacon on here, too. Go ahead. Oh, you're spreading that out nice and pretty.
Yeah, you want to get it even across
nice and even, right on across there.
Holler bacon again.
Now, that's just a regular old cream cheese, right?
Yeah, cream cheese spread.
Now, I noticed you've got a driver up here also. Now, all of these ingredients are listed on the web, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They sure are.
While you're doing that, let me ask you something. You kind of created this pork loin rub, and that's your own creation, and you just kind of trialed and erred it until you got it just exactly right. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It really goes good.
You
with
mind
pork.
if I just go ahead and taste that?
Go right ahead.
It works good. It works good with the old. Ooh,
Okay, we're going to put this off to the side. And
that's
now
better than a jab with a sharp stick, I guarantee you, Kingfish. You through with this, let's move it on over.
Okay.
We're going to need some bacon.
We're going to start.
Thin sliced bacon. You can lay in those vegetables
like to hold
over
it back
there
from
nice and pretty.
Hold it back from the edge just a little bit when you start. And we're going to go with the colors in order.
Oh, you like to make it look nice and pretty, huh?
It's going to be beautiful.
Red and yellow killer fella. Oh, man.
Red and black, friend of Jack.
Hey, you know, I tell you what, grilling and barbecuing, there's nothing like it, you know.
Oh, I love it.
You get to be with your friends and you create a wonderful product, and it's just a good camaraderie.
You know, we always have a lot of fun doing this too,
yeah,
y'all.
and competition, it's a lot of fun. It gets exciting, but you know what? There's nothing like grilling in your backyard for your neighbors or your relatives and everything.
Oh, I tell you what,
It's
they really
really
love
satisfying.
this. They really love this because it's so pretty.
They hit it hard, huh?
It's a beautiful dish.
Did they hit it like a silkworm missile, Kingfish?
You got it going.
Right.
You knew it.
I'm sure they do.
Now we're using a jalapeno and a red bell pepper and an orange bell pepper. Just for good, it's got good flavor and it's a real pretty color. And you just lay these babies in here.
Oh, you was good in arts and crafts. I can tell right now, Kingfish. You was all over it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir. That's pretty her daughter Joe dressed up for the prom. You know it, baby?
I know it.
Now, I got your bacon here.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to help me when I get ready for that.
Oh, you give me the
An
word.
extra set of hands really goes a long
well,
way here.
Look here, I'll just go ahead and glove right on up. How's that?
That's a good idea.
You want the old Doc to help you?
You all over it, Doc. You know
hey, I stay ready, keep and get ready, Kingfish. Okay.
Okay.
Give me the nod, brother. And
Okay.
I'll do it
As
for
I
you,
roll,
all right?
I want you to lay me up.
Wait a second. Just stand back there. Whoa. That's pretty a brass band in a bathtub, brother. Okay,
How
what's the
pretty
next
is
step?
that?
Oh, I tell you what, I've never seen it, but by God, if I ever saw it, it's going to be pretty.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
I want you to
roll
lay
it
the
a long
bacon.
way.
I want you to lay me a piece of bacon as I go.
Okay, you give me the nod, brother.
You got to hold these strings down. Okay, lay me one right there.
Oh man.
Lay me one right up here, right on top, right? Beautiful, perfect.
Oh man, Kingfish.
Perfect, baby.
That thing's dynamite.
It's pretty. Now you kind of got to pull your strings and kind of adjust these out a little bit. That's good.
You know, Kingfish, if I didn't know better, that baby lap would have blow up. It looks so.
Lay me one more right here.
Right here, okay.
All right.
Well, you want another one?
One more.
Hey, I aim to suit.
Right here.
I aim to suit. You want one or two?
Just one.
You know, sometimes this old bacon gets kind of.
You can lay two. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's just it really helps keep these moist.
Yeah. Now, as that bacon renders down, that helps keep that pork nice and tender.
It really does.
You know, that's the bottom line: is juicy and tender to any sort of.
Right. Right.
Well, let me ask you something right now, since you're going to work on the butcher's twine. What temperature are you going to cook this at? And what you going to cook this today on a pellet cooker?
Yes, sir.
On a Traeger pellet?
A Traeger pellet.
What kind of wood are you going to use today?
I'm going to use hickory on this.
Hickory? Hickory and
Yes,
pork goes together real nice.
It sure does.
In the east, on the east coast or the west coast, it's good. Now, what temperature was you going to do?
We're going to cook it at about 350 for about an hour and a half.
All right.
And you need to rotate this baby about every 15 minutes.
About every 15 minutes. Are you going to be basting on it, or just use? I'm
going to use the treetop apple juice for a baste, and then we're going to hit it with some sauce towards the end, and put a nice pretty glaze on it.
I see. And of course, you got all of that prepared.
And if you tie a bow like this, it's really easy to get this string off.
Oh, and it looks pretty too.
Instead of cutting
I know you was good in grade school. Oh yeah. You want any more bacon there, Kingfish?
No, we're good.
Okay, we'll just kind of move this out of there.
Now, you want to kind of tuck this bacon in around the edges a little bit.
Yes, sir. Let's just move this out of the way here.
Yes,
that way.
sir.
That way we can see what you're doing here, okay?
And then, first thing we're going to hit him with some treetop.
All right, all right.
We're going to lay it on
Add
good.
apple juice. Add apple juice. You getting ready for your dry rub now, aren't you,
Yes, sir.
Kingfish?
We sure are.
You're going to moisten it down. That's going to activate all of those wonderful spices I tasted
Right.
a while ago.
You got it.
Hey, I tell you what, that is a good pork rub right there.
It's
I
tasty.
like it.
It's tasty.
You know, in barbecuing, and particularly on competition, we want to try to hit that harmonious blend. Isn't that
Right.
Could you tell us what harmonious blend means?
Well, it's just a combination of a bunch of spices working together,
And working together is the key.
That's it.
In other words, it's not no spice is overwhelming. When you taste it, it's a harmonious blend.
It is.
Let me give you a shot. Let me give you a shot.
Hit
of
me
apple
again.
man.
Hit me again.
There you
I like
go,
to kind of
baby.
rub it in and kind of pat it on there.
You know something I learned a long time ago, Kingfish. A rub is exactly what it means. You can't just
Right,
sprinkle. You got
right.
to rub it into those
You're
pores.
right, you're right.
Get those spices working together in there. Let me give you a shot there.
Give me one more.
Yeah, I know you're going to catch those butt ends too.
Oh, yeah.
All's fair in love and war, right there, brother. You're going to put this spice. You know what this reminds me of? In the artillery, they call him the king of the battle. And to an artillery officer, when he puts a round out there, they call it putting steel on the target. What you're doing, you're putting the spices right there.
Give me
ain't
another
you?
shot of that
You
treetop
got it.
on there.
You know the
Let's work
artillery
it
is the
over.
king of battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And you putting those spices right on there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
You kind of
Now,
work it in there.
you're going to let that marinate for a little while?
Just for a little bit, yeah.
What is a little bit?
Oh, probably half an hour.
Half an hour, then you're going to get your grill ready to
And
go?
I'm going to get my grill hot.
You're going to start off at 350 and put it right on there.
And we're going to be rotating that baby about every 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well,
That way she won't burn, you know?
I tell you what, that baby sure looks good.
Okay.
Could I feel it then? Oh, man. Now, how many slices will you get out of that?
Let's see. We'll get about probably
Now,
about
you're
12
not
to
going to
15.
slice this so thin that your relatives are going to run off.
No, you need to slice it about a ½ an inch thick to keep all your pretty colors going. Because if you slice it real thin, it wants to.
You like to serve several medallions at one time.
Yes,
That's
yes.
a good tip right
Right,
there.
right.
That's right.
It really makes a pretty.
We're going to render fat and
Pretty
break down collagen, ain't we, Kingfish?
You bet.
You right on the money there.
You betcha.
Well, listen, I'm going to go take a break. Thank you very much for showing me
Well,
that.
thanks for your
Kingfish.
help with the bacon there, Doc.
No problem. You all over that.
All right,
baby.
all right.
We're here with Kingfish's pork loin. And how long have you had it on the pellet cooker?
It's been on there for about an hour and a half.
About an hour and a half.
Now we want to take this baby up to about 155, and then we're going to rest it. Let's go ahead and check that temperature.
First of all, what kind of pellets you using today?
We're using hickory today.
Hickory pellets.
Hickory goes real good with pork.
You like Traeger?
I love these Traeger
It makes a
pits.
hero out of you, don't it,
Oh, I'm
Kingfish?
telling you.
Well, let's open it up and let's see what we got
Let's
here.
go.
Whoa.
Oh,
my goodness
baby,
gracious.
looking good here.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Let's just give it a little shot of treetop.
That dresses it up real
You
nice.
remember he pounded that out, that loin, and then he stuffed it with, what did you have in there?
We have cream cheese, jalapenos, red bell peppers, and orange bell peppers.
Oh, it sure does look good.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Now we're going to go ahead and put the probe in, right there, and we're going to know the temperature. Now, what do you cook this up to? About
155.
155, and then you pull it out and wrap it up.
And we'll rest it, and she should hit about right at 160. And that's perfect.
She'll finish off there. That puts you right on the money.
Right on.
And
Right
then
on.
once you slice this thing and you go ahead and cut your butcher's twine off,
Right.
then you slice it like that. That's a brand new world right there.
It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I know.
Wait,
It sure,
wait till y'all see
it
this.
sure smells good. It sure smells good.
No, it's gonna
well,
be
I tell
nice.
you what, Kingfish, it looks like we're about at 155 right now. So let's
There
go
she
ahead and
is.
pull it. I'm going to go ahead and shoot it one more time with the apple juice. That little baby
Make her
sure does
testify,
look
Doc.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that butter right there. Look at that cream cheese run out of there.
Isn't that something?
Okay, we're going to pull her off.
Okay.
And we're going to wrap it up.
Piece of foil. Right over here, Charlie. Thank you, Charlie.
Well, thank you, Judge.
You're right in there.
Anytime, sir.
You got the gloves, okay? Bring her on, Doc.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, if you look on the end there, you can see a little bit of the peppers coming out. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
She's
man,
going to be
that
wonderful.
smells good. Wow. Wow.
Is it hot?
Oh, it smells wonderful.
All right.
You
We're gonna-
created this is your own creation.
I created this.
Boy, you all over it. I see why they call you the Kingfish. Okay, so you're gonna wrap that up nice and
Yeah,
tight and put it in the hot box for about how long?
Oh, probably about 20, 30 minutes.
Or maybe 40?
Maybe 40 minutes.
Get that other
30
5
minutes.
degrees on there.
Well, we'll
Then
check it. We'll check
You're gonna
it.
pull it out and put it on the cutting board, cut your string off, and then you're gonna slack it.
And then we're going to slice it.
Slice it like a salami?
Here you
All
go.
right, Kingfish.
Good job.
Good job.
Thanks for
Good-
your help, Doc.
Yeah, no problem. Well, Kingfish, it looks like we've you've got that pork loin about ready to slice, huh?
She's been-
Now let's go back and cover a few things. Now, you cooked this to what?
155.
155. Now we've had it in the hot box for about an hour.
Right.
About an hour.
Yeah.
We've rose 5 degrees, got us to 160. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So when you say a hot box, what would we normally do? We wrap it in foil and then,
And put it in a dry cooler. It usually
a
works
dry
good.
cooler.
Something insulated.
oh,
you know.
for the home novice, you could just wrap an old towel around
You
it.
sure
right?
could. You sure could.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's bust this baby
Let's
open.
get into
Let's
this
see what we
baby.
got.
Yeah. Oh, she's hot. If you do it like I do, you don't have to cut it.
We don't even need a knife.
Look at here.
Oh my
Let me
goodness.
show you how to work this baby, Doc.
Whoa. We didn't need a knife at all, did we? Wow, that was good, Kingfish. Out of the way here. Thank you. Thanks, Charlie. Thanks, Judge. Hey, we hadn't seen you in a while.
Well, I've been busy.
Look here, look here.
What has Kingfish got going on
He's
here?
got a pork loin. He's pulling the strings off, and we're fixing to slice that baby.
Where'd you find a hog with strings like that?
Well,
Okay.
we had to hunt. We had to hunt far and wide on this thing.
Must have brought it from Texas.
Must have brought it from Texas.
Ain't
Okay.
nothing like that in Washington,
Okay,
I can
now,
tell you.
We're gonna.
You want to use my big knife here?
Yeah, let me.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem.
Good seeing you, sir.
You don't think Linda would mind, do you?
No, she wouldn't.
Okay, I just thought I'd
Not
ask.
for you, anything for you, Kingfish. Well, here, let me get you a little tray over here.
Okay, I want to slice the end of this off and kind of so we can start real pretty in the middle.
Goodness, you working right on down to it, aren't you?
Well, we got to get into it a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. Now you're starting to see a little bit.
Let me go ahead and get some gloves. I'll glove up, and we'll just get those babies ready.
Okay. You want to cut them about a ½ inch where it kind of holds together, because she will try to come apart on you. And you get a good shot of the middle of that, you can see what we're shooting for. You know, it's kind of hard to make it perfect, but
Wow. Look at all of that color in there. That's a beautiful presentation right there.
okay. Yeah, that was not a very pretty one. We'll get a pretty one.
Yes, we're getting there, Kingfish. We're getting there.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that smoke. Oh, those vegetables are just right in there. Just right.
Let me slice one more here.
There we go. Wow.
Oop, that one kind of fell apart. Sometimes they'll do that on you,
That's okay.
but you could just decorate it back
We'll
up
just put
there.
it right on in there.
Yeah, that other one's probably a little prettier, but anyway.
Oh, wait a second. We'll just throw that baby right on there. You just keep right on slicing there, Kingfish. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
There
well,
it is. You take the bowels, brother.
Okay.
Hold that right there. Look at that.
What do y'all think?
Oh,
Is that
my
a pretty
goodness
dish?
gracious.
You cooked that for your neighbors?
Oh, my God. That's good.
That's good, isn't it? That's good.
Outstanding.